Welcome to RV Academy. In my previous video, I explained what is overhead and what are the various types of overhead. Overhead means indirect material, indirect labor, indirect expenses. In aggregate, it is called overhead. It may be incurred either in the factory or in the office and administration or selling and distribution. When you look at the cost sheet, factory overhead, office overhead, selling and distribution overhead. All these in aggregate is called overhead. Allocation of overhead also I explained. Allocation and apportionment of overheads to various production and service departments. Allocation means if the expenses could be able to identify and recognized and allocated to the specific department, it is called allocation of overhead. Apportionment means certain expenses are in general in nature, which cannot be apportioned or allocated to a specific department. Then we are going to apportion these overheads to various production and service department in the primary distribution. So here we are going to take certain basis for apportionment. Please go through this table. The apportionment of overheads on what basis is given very clearly. So here stores overhead is usually based on direct material, general lighting, number of light points, motive power, HP of machinery, rent, rates, taxes and insurance, area occupied by the department, depreciation on building, area occupied or the square feet, labor welfare, number of employees, indirect wages based on the direct wages, general overheads or sundry expenses on the basis of direct wages, repairs and maintenance, value of machinery, insurance of machinery, value of machinery. These are some basis. So in the examination, in the problem, they give the basis as well as the overheads. So we have to apportion these overheads to various departments. Let me take one example and work out the primary overhead distribution. Please go through this example. Nishant Limited has 3 production departments and 2 service departments. From the following figures, prepare the overhead distribution summary using repeated distribution method for secondary distribution and calculate the overhead rate per hour. Particulars and production department, service departments are given. In particulars, direct materials, direct wages, value of machinery, floor area, HP of machinery, number of light points, number of labor hours. These are all the basis, not the overheads. These are all the basis. In other details, indirect material, indirect wages, depreciation of machinery, depreciation on building, rent, rates and taxes, power, general expenses and lighting, these are all called to be the overheads. These overheads should be apportioned on the nearest basis, whatever is given over here. We take the nearest basis and apportion to the various departments. The service rendered by each service department to the other departments is under service department D. The proportions are given service department E. This is especially required for secondary distribution. In my first video, I am going to teach you how to apportion the overheads to various production and service department. That is called to be the primary distribution. I am going to teach only the primary distribution in this video, and in the next video I will teach both secondary distribution in both the methods, that is simultaneous equation method and repeated distribution method. So first let me work out this. We have to make out the columns like this in the primary distribution. All expenses are written here and we have to take the nearest basis, the total expenses and apportionment by taking the ratios. We have to apportion the expenditures. For this problem, before we take the indirect overheads, first we have to take the service department overheads, direct material and direct wages of service department from the basis, as it is not producing any tangible goods. Since it is not producing any tangible goods, there is no possibility or chances of direct material, direct wages and direct expenses for service department. From the basis, you just take the direct material of 2 service departments, 12,000 and 9,000, direct wages of service department 6,000 and 4,500. The total of that comes to 21,000 and 10,500. You need not worry about the production department. We don't take the direct material, direct labor, direct expenses of the production department. Only overheads are apportioned here. Now, just go through the overhead apportionment. First item is indirect materials. Indirect material, you just look at the basis over here. Direct material is the nearest basis. So, direct material basis is taken here. How I calculated this ratio? 45,000, 30,000, 15,000, 12,000, 9,000. You can cancel the zeros. So it comes to 45, 30, 15, 12 and 9. Further possible, you can simplify or you can write as it is. Total 22,200 is the indirect materials is given. 22,200 divided by total of this. This total, when you make out the total of this, it comes to 111. 111. 22,200 divided by 111 into 45, 9,000. Similarly, 22,200 divided by 111 into 30. You get 6,000. 22,200 divided by 111 into 15, 3,000. 22,200 divided by 111 into 12, 2,400. 22,200 divided by 111 into 9, 1,800. So, I took direct material as a basis to apportion the indirect material. The next one is indirect wages given in the problem. The nearest basis is direct wages. So, indirect wages is based on the direct wages. The apportionment again 30,000, 22,500, 15,000, 6,000, 4,500. I just cancelled how many zeros possible. It is possible to cancel only 2 zeros here. So I took 300, 225, 150, 60, 45. You can further simplify this. So you can simplify and write or else you can write as it is. Again you total this 15,600 divided by the total into 300. Again 15,600 divided by total into 225. Like if you do it, you get 6,000, 4,500, 3,000, 1,200, 900. Next is depreciation of missionary. We have to take value of missionary as the nearest basis. So here the value of missionary is given as 60,000, 45,000, 30,000. I cancelled the zeros and written 60, 45, 35. 27,000 is the total expenditure. 27 total of this divided by total of the ratios into 60 into 45 into 35. You get 12,000, 9,000, 6,000. Then depreciation on building. If value of building is given, we can take the value of building. Since the value of building is not given, floor area occupied by each department is given. Means how much space occupied by each department in square feet it is given. So floor area occupied in square feet 30,000 squares, 20,000 squares, 15,000 squares, 10,000 squares and 5,000 squares. When you cancel the zeros, we can cancel 3 zeros here again. 30, 20, 15, 10 and 5 is the ratio. Total this 12,000 divided by the total of ratios multiplied by 30, 4,500, 3,000, 2,250, 1,500, 750. Rent rates and taxes, again rent rates and taxes, nearest basis for apportionment is floor area only. 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Total expenses 9,000. If you apportion, it comes to 3375, 2250, 1688, 1125, 562. However, based on the HP of the machinery, horsepower of the machinery, 24, 20, 16, total 33,750. It comes to 13,500, 11,250, 9,000. General expenses based on the direct wages, so 300, 225 again, 7,800 is the total. It comes to 3,000, 2250, 1,500, 600, 450. Lighting, number of light points is given in the basis. So I take number of light points. How many light points used in each department? 12 light points used in department A, 9, 6, 3, 2. Like it is shared by each department. So in this ratio, I apportion the expenses. It comes to 900, 675, 450, 225 and 150. So this is how we apportion the various expenses of the production and service department, which is called to be the primary distribution summary. So I think you understood this concept well. In my next video, I am going to teach you how to reallocate or apportion this service department overhead, this total 25,050, 18,112 to the various production department. Reapportionment of service department overheads to the production departments is called as secondary distribution summary, which can be worked out or which can be done either in simultaneous equation method or repeated distribution method. In the examination, they are going to ask any one method, not both, either repeated or simultaneous. But I will take this problem and work out both the methods. So you just follow it. Please like, subscribe my video.